Monday Mystery Game.
Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2020, and we are here with yet another Monday Mystery Game, this time number 754 going on the arcade floor. Absolutely crazy. Last week, number 753, sitting right here, Tecmo Bowl, released from Tecmo back in 1987. Man, it's a rough launch for this game. It's all buttoned up, looking sharp, playing great. Sorry about that rough last week. We had to make sure this week that we were ready and on time and looking good, and I think we've accomplished that. So last week, for those keeping track of the 10X Championship, our coveted 10X belt, that we haven't explained that in a little bit. So at the Monday Mystery Game, everybody's trying to put in scores on the Monday Mystery Game. Nobody knows what it's going to be, so there's no time to practice or anything. First place in the high score contest gets 3 points. Second place gets 2 points. Third place gets 1 point. Every time, every week you put in scores, that all gets added together. Your points get added together. You're on the run trying to get to 30. Whoever gets 30 becomes the 10X champion, and there's a belt. And it's pretty awesome. We don't have it here because the champ has it. So last week, there was some ties going on. First place was tied with Bulldog and Mossie's, and Larry Brocky all came in first place with a three-way tie, and then our very own Maurice Smith came in with we're getting him 2 points. 2 points for Maurice. So that's where it stands. That was everybody that put in scores last week. That's because Tecmo Bowl, I know there's a bunch of people playing it. Maybe they didn't even get on the board because it is a pretty tough game. So the overall 10X standings as they are now. First place held by our very own Maurice, 14 points. Second place is Mozzie Zagopian with 11 big points. And third place by former Game of the Year Jamie Tibbetts with 10 points. So congratulations to them. We'll see. It's getting close. Maurice almost halfway there. We'll see if anybody can stop him. Maybe Jimbo Slice will step up, get those points in there. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Huge thanks. This morning we were on the Mancow show on WLS. Very cool to be on there again. Mancow mentioned the arcade and pinball and a foosball tournament thing. So it was nice to get the shout-outs. Thanks, Mancow, for that. Very cool. Big news coming up on the expansion. Our backroom walls are torn down, which I don't know if anybody knew what was exactly supposed to be going on in the back room at Galloping Ghost. When we opened, we had this massive back room, and we had our green screen set up back there. We had huge workspaces, and we had so much planned for our back room. And little ways into it, it got cut in half, and then it got cut in half again and filled up with a lot of games and everything. Now it was just it was pretty small space, but there's enough for more games there. So we knocked all that out. That's gone. Carpet's in. Electric is in. Big progress. It's not a huge expansion. You're talking maybe 18 games or so, but we desperately need that space to satiate the wait for the big expansion when this wall comes down. And we moved into what the Canton building was. Now, there's new problems that are coming up. We've got behind this wall, which people can barely see anyway, we have so many signatures of world record holders, which was always a fun thing to do. Did that right when we opened. We had our Hall of Fame wall back there, which we will be preserving. How? I don't know. We'll preserve it. It's just plaster. We can get it off and relocate it, and we'll move it. That's very a part of the heritage of the Galloping Ghost Arcade. So we will keep all that. We will preserve it because I think the pass-through into the next building is going to be right about right here. Trying to figure out how we can keep Monday Mystery right here, too. So we'll get through it. It's going to be good. Very happy to have this nice back room area to alleviate some of the bottlenecks, and it doesn't do a ton for us because there's already games in the expansion next door. So it just fills up so quick, but that is a big expansion. That'll give us a lot of room. Won't get us to 1,000. We'll need the last building area behind the second and third buildings to get to 1,000. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Step by step, inch by inch, we'll get there. You know, last month's Arcade Wars game, our tournament that we have with the One Up Arcade out in Brisbane, Australia. There's 7 other venues involved last time with Bubble Bobble, which we walked away the victors for. Thanks to everybody that put in scores, and Matthew Naha, who put in a ridiculous score. This month, the game is Donkey Kong. And it has been, I've seen people going crazy over there. Huge congratulations to Joel Snavely, who came out, put up 805,000 points. Just unbelievable score. We're running at a slight disadvantage, too, because we're playing on the hard ROMs. So it's different. It's harder. And Joel Snavely putting up that ridiculous score. I've seen Jimbo Slice over there tearing it up. He's been streaming a little bit, too, so very cool. We will keep an eye on him and see what he does in the future. And, again, come on in, put in scores on Donkey Kong. This time it's the biggest Arcade Wars yet. 9 venues competing in Donkey Kong. So how cool is that? So keep going with it. Thank you all for that. And we'll see what Jimbo Slice does. Again, congratulations, Joel Snavely. We've been getting tons of people asking about the Swap Meet and the next arcade online auction. Swap Meet is going to be coming soon. We've got a lot of spinning plates right now. The productions offices is pretty blown up, and there's a lot of things going on. Getting ready for a few other events, and we're trying. We'll get there. We'll get there. So stay tuned. We'll be announcing the date pretty soon. The next arcade online auction, it'll be on a Friday. Had to sneeze. Hold on. No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I don't need to sneeze. So stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted, and we'll try to give everybody plenty of time to be involved in our next online auction. So stay tuned for that. Thank you. We have also, just letting everybody know, down at Galloping Ghost Pinball, the new Elvira code, House of Horrors, has been updated. We are running 0.90. Just came out from Stern. A lot of big updates on this one. A lot of patch notes. You can go to the Stern website and check it out and see all the things that they added. A lot of notes. A lot of new modes. A lot of things being refined. So the game just keeps getting better and better. So if you've been a fan, like when it came out, it was good when it came out. It's a fun game. Just as the other Elvira games are. Very solid game. It just keeps getting better. So if you haven't tried it, checked it out in a little bit, come check it out again. 9.0, it's getting pretty close to the final, or at least the launch code of 1.0, but 0.90, not bad, not bad. So check it out. We'll be doing a post on our Galloping Ghost Pinball page on Facebook, and we'll put a link to all the notes and everything on there too. So also, right at the end of the month, C2E2, we're going to be over there at, Pete, if you can, I don't know if we have a link to C2E2. They haven't, we're finalizing what games we're going to be bringing to C2E2. This could be one of the few shows that we do this year. We've got a lot of things going on. Probably Pinball Expo will be coming up. We'll probably do that. MGC, not looking too likely we'll be at MGC, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll see. Haven't heard. Sorry, Jimbo Slice. Just find out. Not looking good for MGC. VGS, yes, we will be at VGS. That's an amazing show, one of our favorites to go to. We will be there at VGS. Dan Icavelli reminding me, VGS. Make sure you go to that one. We also have one of the things. Show everybody this. Our good friend Todd Friedman stopped by. He dropped off some of the Walter Day Gaming Superstars Volume 1 books. We have a few of these here. If anybody's interested, they're $30. We have them up at the front counter. Huge thanks to Todd Friedman, who good friend of the Ghost. Very cool to see this, and it's the first time I'd actually seen it in person. So this is volume 1. We will have a few of these here at the arcade, so make sure you check that out. You know, I have to take a second to give a thanks to Jeff Lucas. You know, not only do we get to do what we do here around video games and cool people and everything, and again, the generosity of everybody. Fat Chris, you guys are all so awesome to us. Jeff Lucas dropping me off a Led Zeppelin 8-track for the collection, and Kenneth Spuck dropping us off a Led Zeppelin mug, and dropped off Pete was a Nintendo mug. So awesome. Thank you so much for that. Very generous of Ken and Jeff. Thank you for that. Again, Fat Chris, thank you all for that. We get treated really well, so thank you all. It's super nice, and we very much appreciate it. You know, I have to mention, I am so excited for our 10-year anniversary coming up. We've got a week. If you can come out at any time during the year, like that, this is the week you want to be here for. August 7th, 8th, and 9th, T20 weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be insane. We're already planning the T20, so there's stuff going on. There's going to be some new surprises. Tournament in 20 games, side tournament in 5 games. Usually it's a developers tournament. Last year it was, I think, Data East, as I recall. Could be different this year. Who knows? Who knows? But it's going to be so good. You will not want to miss it. This is going to be our best T20 yet. Join us 7th, 8th, and 9th. You can make your plans now. We haven't opened up pre-registration, but we'll be doing that soon. So stay tuned for that. That Monday, our anniversary Monday mystery game, all the stops are being pulled out. Minds will be blown. You're not ready for this. Tim Kitzrow at the start of the show asks if you are ready. You will not be ready for this. We're excited for this one. It is going to be good. The vaults, there's a lot of games in the vaults. This is one that's been quite interesting to get a hold of. We've got a few. In the upcoming months, there's going to be some ridiculous things put on the floor. So stay tuned for that. But do not miss that Monday, August 10th. Be mind-blowing Monday mystery games. So excited for it. Planning it now. You've seen us roll out games that it's 5:05. The game is just rolling up. That's how we do things sometimes. And look at the game. Tecmo Bowl. That's a serious game. Do not miss that Monday. It is going to be unbelievable. Then, so you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, you want to be here for all that. Thursday is the 13th. That's our actual anniversary. You're going to see a new Gamer of the Year coronated. Don't miss that. Some big surprises on that day, too. Then, you've got that Friday. And that Saturday, the 15th, there's going to be a very big Galloping Ghost event here at the arcade. You saw our NBA Jam event. We had Tim Kitzrow here. We had Eugene Jarvis here. We had George Petro here. We had Josh Way here. We had so many industry people. So much fun. You won't want to miss this. We've been recently in touch with some of our friends in Japan. So maybe some of those guys will be out again. You can see the industry wall up there. There's some pretty heavy hitter names up there. So excited for that. Expect we're going to be going for most people playing arcade games at any time. So be a part of that. Man, I know it's a big chunk of time to be in. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7th, 8th, 9th. Be here on the 10th for that Monday. Be here on the 13th for the anniversary, and then on the 15th for the big event. You won't want to miss it. You're going to be regretting it if you do. So make sure, if you can be here, be here. You won't regret it. Well, now, though, I think it is time that I think everybody wants to see what's under this tarp. So let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year. Oh my God. To help unveil today's game. And, Pete, I love seeing that. Pete Hahn, all the chat. Pete, how was the weekend?
Weekend was great. It was kind of busy, but that's a good thing. Otherwise, a lot of people had problems. There was a lot of severe weather. Well, not severe, just snow, but we want to thank everyone for making the trip. For some people that's not easy. We have people coming in from out of town, driving, flying even. So thank you for making the trip. And also thank you everyone for putting in the Arcade Wars scores this weekend. Of course, shout outs to Joel. Thank you, Jimbo, for everything you do for helping us out. Hopefully you'll stream some more. Thank you everyone for tuning in as always.
Thank you, Pete. Look at that stream chat. Seeing if they're still going. They're still going. Pete.
Also, I forgot to say thank you to Ken Spuck for he gave me a nice Nintendo mug today. Just want to give him a shout out and say thank you very much for that.
Awesome. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, everybody. Can't say it enough. It's like what a generous, awesome group. Let's give back. Are they ready? Who knows? Your Monday mystery game number 754 is none other than Gun Force 2. Released from IREM in 1994. Outrageously rare. I see some people that are smiling about it. What a cool game. We put the original Gun Force on the floor. Everybody was digging it. Minimal Noir liking it. Who's trying this first? Who's getting it first? Bulldog looks like he's stepping up. What a good game. Like, run and gun. If you dig Metal Slug, you're going to dig this game. It is tough, though. We will see. We will see. Charles digging it. Atomic Collider. This game is awesome. Fear Dreadster liking it. Legally Blind Gamer. Krell saying very fun game. Amazing graphics. Absolutely right.
Direct audio doesn't appear to be working.
Seems like we're having a problem with the direct audio. Well, I'll see if we can't get that fixed. Yeah, sorry, Minimal Noir. Yeah, there's a direct audio feed issue. It's a little bit like Contra. You get a lot of Metal Slug-esque vibes to it. People that worked on Metal Slug worked on this. Yeah, In the Hunt, Metal Slug. Tall Nova, sorry. We will try to get that audio cranking. Not sure why it's not working. Yeah. The difficulty on this game is pretty high up there. There's some... Oh, yeah, they just point blank you. And it's 2 lives. It is rough. Bulldog. What's that? There's no extra lives code here. Seasoned Salt. Rehab Submarine. 2 lives. It is harsh. They're not afraid to just point blank you either. They'll like jump right by you. Gonna be right by your head. Blam. That's it. No more. Jamie Tibbetts, have you played Gun Force 2?
I have.
Really?
I have.
Where?
At home.
Have you ever played it in an arcade?
My home's an arcade.
No. No. Let me put this simple. No. Jamie Tibbetts stepping up to your Monday mystery game, Gun Force 2, released from IREM in 1994. Paul H., this game is brutal. It's got a learning curve to it. Just pick this cabinet up. had what was in this cabinet? It was a turkey shoot when we got it, I believe. No, not a turkey shoot. A Sammy Turkey Hunting USA or something. I don't know. On these biker guys, and that's it? 56? I don't know if that emulation's helping you. What happened there?
Oh, I didn't say I didn't continue 1,000 times.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It is brutally hard.
Isn't it? It is just rough. It is brutally hard. Jeff Lucas, 5,600. Tibbetts flexing behind the camera with his 5,600 point score. Foot up on the stool. Hogan posing. He can.
It's much harder than the first one.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. It's so. Even the way you always have the one gun pointing exactly where you want, but that secondary gun just kind of randomly shooting. Oh. 1,600 points for Jeff Lucas. These motorcycle guys. No helmets. Uh-oh. Guys get... I think they're like pangolin bodied. Pangolin. Always wanted a pangolin. I'm not saying I didn't ever have one. I'm just saying I always wanted one. Pangolins are cool. Jeff Lucas freeing the ladies. 10,400 points.
Bring the bikini hostage cheerleaders.
There is not auto fire. You get a very, very small burst right at the mid boss. Oh, 12. That is it. 2 lives. 12,100. Tough? Yes?
It's tough. Yes, it is. But I will play it again. I'll play it again.
All right. All right. Who's stepping up? Is Andrew stepping up? Maurice stepping up? Maurice is stepping up. He was hawking around the cabinet while Jeff was playing, picking up that Lucas tech, absorbing it. Let's see what he does. Maurice, have you ever played Gun Force 2?
I haven't even played Gun Force 1.
Uh-oh. Have you played Metal Slug?
Yeah, it looks Metal Slug-esque, so we'll see.
Have you played much Metal Slug?
Not a lot.
Uh-oh. This is much harder than Metal Slug. Metal Slug is like, oh, yeah, you're doing real good. You're killing everybody, and you can play for a little bit. This is not that. You are getting mugged. Somebody from IREM would stand by the cabinet and just shake you down when this came out. Taking all your quarters. How much money you got on you? Give me it. You had enough fun. Much fun you want for a quarter? Maurice showing why he's in the lead for the 10x points. Maurice has a strategy of shooting everybody. It's a pretty good strategy. Uh-oh, this boss, though. He's got a pretty quick shot. You can see He's out for quarters. But Maurice is having none of it. Takes him out. Very impressive. He's jumping. He's dodging. There is. Oh, he's sending out those big missiles. He's dodging them. You can blow them up. Now let's see. Let's see. Because this sometimes can be funny. He drops. Oh, he dodges it. Very nice. Maurice. He did. He just, he took that barrel out and he's like, I bet I can land pretty close to that guy. I wonder if I can take him out. Now, if he jumps in that, yep. We were going to get one of these for the arcade for when people had gum. But we... It's flashing red. Okay, he's out. Very good recovery. Maurice got his flamethrower. We picked up a flamethrower last year to deal with ice. We needed it's this is very impressive. All right. Back to flamethrower. Left his vehicle down there. You can jump out of it. Oh. He did shoot. Gets in his vehicle. Watch out for the fire. Hitting very good. For a guy who hasn't played Gun Force 1 or much Metal Slug. Oh, 26,800 points. A very impressive out-of-the-box score for Maurice. Give it up. That is impressive. Jimbo Slice. Here he comes. Jimbo Slice, have you played Gun Force 2?
Never. I'll try it.
Jimbo Slice, have you played Gun Force?
I believe I have. You know, that's the thing. There's some legal.
I don't know. Red is shoot. Blue is jump. No bombs in this game, except for the ones they're throwing at you.
Hey, yo, Fat Chris. Thanks for the pizza.
Absolutely. Thank you, Fat Chris. Too good to everybody here. Thank you for all you do, man. Rehab Submarine? Did he just subscribe? Thank you for that. Thank you so much, Rehab Submarine. Appreciate that. We're affiliates on Twitch now, so those subscriptions really help out. and are very much appreciated. We're still new to the Twitch affiliate. Oh, Jimbo Slice just jumping out of the way of that shot. Very good. Is he going for the fire? He's got the burner. Yeah, that's a better flamethrower than what we have. But yeah, they wouldn't want us using that. They might have a bigger problem with us. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe we should upgrade. We'll see. Middle Noir asking about hoodies. I think we have a few hoodies left in stock. You can, I think, are they on the productions page, or do you have to call the arcade? You can check them out on gallopingghostreproductions.com for ordering hoodies. Hoodies are available for a very limited time. Uh-oh. Jimbo Slice getting the bonus of taking him out. For those just joining us, today's Monday mystery game is Gun Force 2. Released from IREM back in 1994. This game is so rough. They're like, you know, it's good on IREM because they're like, you're blowing up those missiles there. They're worth nothing. No points for blowing those up. IREM paying some attention to how scoring should be going. Duck that shot. There's all those barrels that can be blown up. There he goes. Spinning with the laser, getting that momentum. $28,800 points. Jimbo Slice in the mini tank. Is that the boss? Krell asking, did we rebuild the monitor? Is that all original? It looks great. This required, didn't have to rebuild it. Just some adjustments. There's a bad connection in it, and that was about it. Picture was a little wide, and the color was just minor adjustments, just minor color adjustments, brightness. Jimbo Slice taking out all those missiles. More missiles. 28,800 points. He's got a missile. He's gonna. How? Gatling gun. Pulls out another missile. Picks it up. He throws. Jimbo Slice. Target 1 destroyed. 22 prisoners saved. Goes up to Class 2. 17 medals. Very impressive. Sergeant Slice. Let's go. Are you ready? Goofy BK saying General Slice reporting for duty. Richter, it should be on the Galloping Ghost reproduction site. Can we check and see if there's one on the reproduction site? Well, we'll see if we can't post a link. Jimbo Slice with an outrageous out-of-the-box score. Very well done. Give it up for Jimbo Slice. General Slice. Oh, there's no hoodie. Okay, well, I guess... if you want... They can call the arcade, right? Yeah, hit us. If you're looking for a hoodie, message us through the Galloping Ghost Arcade Facebook page. Message us through there, and then we'll get in touch and get you a way to order the hoodies, because they will not be around for long. We've had so many people ask. We still do have the current run of Sinistar posters and Sinistar T-shirts. The posters are signed by Jack Hager, creator of Sinistar. Those are on the reproduction site too. Real Hammer Billy Lee, you can call the arcade. You can give a call. We ship anywhere. Give a call to the arcade at 708-485-4700. Eddie here is waiting by the phones to take your order. Call toll free. We're going to run out and get him a little headset. Jamie Tibbetts playing your Monday Mystery Game. Oh! 13,000 points even. Toshin, you know, when we were doing the arcade PCB online auction, it kind of felt like that. We have so many people asking us, I want to buy boards, I want to buy parts, I want to buy all this stuff. It's not something we're used to. We're not used to trying to sell people on stuff. Link to the Sinistar. Let me see if we can't do that. Can we post a link to the Sinistar shirt and poster? This Sinistar shirt. So Jack Hager created Sinistar. Everybody that worked at Midway knew that Jack Hager had this Sinistar painting in his office. It's an original acrylic painting. And he had it in his office. It was floating around Midway for the longest time. It was always with him. And he came in one night with another legend of the industry, Scott Pakulski. And they both worked on Carnival together. And man, what an unbelievable night talk with them about Carnival. Love it. And Jack brought this painting in. And it's just so unbelievable to see it. And it's like, this is the original painting of Sinistar. How incredible. And didn't see Jack for a while. He came back in one night, and I was like, I bet if you did some T-shirts of that, that would be unbelievable. And he said we do a limited run of them. And he was all right with doing some posters, and now he's been signing the posters, which is just so cool. Jack Hager, legend of the industry, creator of Sinistar. Guy's worked on so many things. He worked on NHL Open Ice. He worked on Hit the Ice, Carnival, Joust 2, Revolution X, Terminator 2. We got some cool Terminator story coming up. We haven't told many people about it, but very, very few. But we're going to be showing that off soon, too. Jack also did Trog. Trog was another one he did.
It's his favorite game. Oh, you will?
Yeah.
It might need a... It looks like it's flat.
It needs a full... Eddie answering the phone. Who is this? Richter. Richter's on the phone. Eddie's here taking your orders all evening. Well, for 5 more minutes. And then it'll be Mike. Genova Slayer, shout outs. Thank you for being here. Maurice playing your Monday mystery game, Gun Force 2, released from IREM back in 1994. Yes, I am listening in to Eddie's call for quality assurance. We have to make sure that Eddie is doing a good job. Minimal noir, yes, it is. It is heat applied.
Keep going. You can get more time. You can camp out here.
Maurice with 28,300 points in the mini tank. Jimbo Slice hawking around, picking up Maurice Tech. Jimbo Slice putting up a very good score. Maurice putting up a very good score. Jimbo is hawking around, collecting data. Those giant missiles. He didn't see it coming. Joined by former Game of the Year Pete Gores and Mike McCarthy, who will now be donning the headset to take your calls here at the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Fresh Fruit 12 saying, if you notice the satellite in the background at the very beginning, I think that's the satellite that explodes towards the end of the Return of the Jedi and the Force Move Endor. We're watching Jamie Tibbetts as he rolls up on your Monday mystery game, Gun Force 2. Do those look like they're from Return of the Jedi? Maybe. Those satellites in the background, I could see it. That guy who just walked up behind Tibbetts stood there. He's out of that army. We wouldn't let him work in our army. These guys are terrible. Oh, well, maybe that guy's all right. Tibbetts that's a pretty good scalp to take if you're one of the first 10 guys rolling out. They take his Gamer of the Year belt off him. See you, man. GGA Jeremiah. New house high by your Gamer of the Year on Pac-Mania. What'd he get?
What'd you get? 322,000.
Hold on, Andrew, what'd you get?
322, 120.
Very impressive. Pac-Mania. Eddie taking another call. Who's that? Who's calling? If you're calling... See you, man. Thanks, everybody. Next person to call. I'll answer the actual arcade phone. The next person to call. To buy whoever's buying a hoodie next. I'll take the next call. I'll hand it off to Eddie, who I'm annoying by talking, and a speaker is right by him. Phone number is 708-485-4700. As long as Eddie gives me the phone. Tibbetts. Tibbetts. Well, no, I don't know. What is going on here?
actually good at the first Gun Force?
This is Gun Force 2.
Yeah, but what happened? Don't do that, please.
I guess I'm a slow learner. I don't know.
No, it is a rough game.
Oh, is this lock? I saw Maurice do some stuff. And I just said,
Your Monday Mystery Game. Gun Force 2, released from IREM back in 1994. Beat. Oh. I think Eddie is dealing with that now. I said I would answer the next call that came in, but I don't know where Eddie went. Eddie has the phone. Operators are literally standing by but don't have phones to answer your calls. What's that?
No, what is our PayPal? Can they send it?
Our PayPal address is gallopingghost@gallopingghostarcade.com. They can pay through there as well. Or they can call Eddie. Here's Eddie's cell number.
Before you PayPal us, make sure we got to get you a shipping quote first. Don't just send the PayPal yet.
All right. Eddie is off the phone now. Line 1 is open. I'll answer the next call personally and then hand you to either do the whole call on stream. Maybe. That's exciting. That would be exciting streaming. The credit card number? Yeah, no. I wouldn't do that.
I did that once for a tournament. Like it was T20 or something. Like I ordered a pizza online and he asked me to do the credit card number, and it was the stream was the mic was hot, and I read the credit card number on stream.
Was that our credit card number? I think I remember that. Was that the arcade number?
Yes, that was your arcade company card.
That's why we have to do these telethons. The bank accounts were all emptied from reading credit card numbers live on the air. No, I don't believe there was any repercussions from that incident. Joined by John Ocampo. What's up, man? Seeing you. Pete Gores. What do you think?
It's a lot of fun.
Tough?
Yeah, it's tough.
Two guys. Mozzie's heading, stepping up. Jimbo's going to go one more game. Mozzie's good once he see it, though. He's good. Mozzie's.
boss like I did. I mean, I know it's just my first try, but my God. I just am observing, and I just learned one phrase from my boss man, Bob and Weaves, with some stuff. Not with arcade, but with work, with tasks and jobs.
Let's see. Pretty high learning curve on this game. Visually, it's an amazing game. If you're a fan of Metal Slug, IREM always had such crazy amounts of detail, amazing animation. Oh, but this game is just brutally hard. Good weapons, a lot of different, unique, like the double guns, like he's shooting in two directions at once. And that's, I can't really think of any other game that did that. Oh, 9,200. Two guys. How tough? How tough is that?
It's a hard game.
Are you coming back to it? All right. He'll be back. Shout outs Todd Friedman. Thank you for being here. Krell. Excellent. Sunset Riders. Very true. Double gun game like that would be Sunset Riders, depending on who you're playing as. Jimbo Slice, who had an excellent out-of-the-box run. GGA Jeremiah saying that James White's skill ceiling is too high on these other guys in this game. Jimbo is walking away with the number one spot. GGA Jeremiah giving you some, putting some high regard. This is going to be the last game we'll stream. We're going to wrap it up right at 6. Will we be doing anything for the first anniversary at Pinball? Yes. What? I don't know. Something. We'll find out soon. Jimbo Slice with 12,100 points so far. I don't know if he had this gun when he got here last time. But this is a good gun. $15,100 points. He's coming up. What's that? Minimal Noir saying, who else besides me has a Galloping Ghost tattoo? Chris DeLutri does. I know there's one more. Who he had played Kincaid in Dark Presence. He has one. Fat Chris. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Dr. Cool Milk saying he does tattooing for a living. Anyone interested in GGA tattoo, hit him up. Would I pay for somebody to get a GGA tattoo? Maybe. Maybe. It's awesome, Dr. Cool Milk. You know, it's so funny going out and seeing the Ghost logo out and about. Middle Noir, this game is awesome. It is so fast-paced. It is so tough. It is brutal. It is just brutally difficult. Visually, Pete saying he might challenge himself 1cc by next Monday? Pete, really?
Well, it looks extremely tough. So
Have you played this?
I have not played this.
So you're fresh on it. Can we see your first playthrough right here? And I understand if you're not into it, but
I don't know. I'll consider it. But
you could have the last stream.
no, that's all right. Well, it's 6 o'clock. But I'm going to try to do it by next Monday. This is not a definite thing because I have to try to get the Tasmania world record before then.
Man, Pete Hahn. Not slowing down. Everybody backing up Pete, saying that Krell and Talnova said Pete will destroy us, Pete will do it. Yeah, I believe it. All right, everybody. That is going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you all so much for everything. A lot of fun, as always. Excited for next Monday. We're thinking about what next Monday is going to be already. Got to get a few games ready to go. So, Dr. Cool Milk, thank you. Krell, thank you so much. Cause 1973, Charles, Tall Nova, Real Hammer, Billy Lee, thank you all for being here. Awesome time as always. Thank you so much. You make doing this so much fun. Hope everybody enjoyed today's Monday mystery game. One last time, it is Gun Force, number 750. Gun Force 2. Thank you, Pete, for catching that. Gun Force 2, released from IREM back in 1994. It is our 754th game here at the arcade. Thank you, Spaceballs. Thank you, Fat Chris. Thank you for the pizza as well. Thank you, everybody. Player WM86. Rehab Submarine, thank you so much again for that sub. Very awesome of you. Until next Monday, when we'll have 755 going on the arcade floor. We got a little bit of room. Maybe we'll dig something big out of the vaults. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, Sam doesn't want to hear that. He's already... All right, thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.